Relax, Lola. Lay down. Relax. What I say? Stop it. Oh, damn. What are you guys saying today? I am super tired. I was up all night last night. Just doing a short stream. I came up with this new idea to just do short streams. Like 10-minute stream, call it a day. It's better than not streaming at all. So doing a short stream today. A little quick stream. Instead of not streaming at all today, just do something short. I am exhausted right now, I can't even lie. About to watch a movie. About to watch this movie right here. Looks like a pretty dope movie. I like movies like this, I can't lie. I like movies that look like something like almost almost that almost appear real. I like movies that have like a real base. Fictional movies I hate. But this ain't a movie channel. I'm just showing you guys what I'm watching. Decided to do a little short stream, you know what I mean? A little short stream today. If I have energy later on, I'll probably do a next stream, but got a lot of stuff to do. I was up late last night. Up until like 3 a.m. Actually 4 a.m. So I'm exhausted. What? Let me see, I can't even. What do I feed my dog? I feed her good food. Feed her in the morning. I'll give her some kibbles with like sardine, and then I give her a banana. And then in the nighttime, I give her like real food. I'll make rice, make some chicken. If she wants chicken, I'll make pork if I'm making some pork, add that in, give her some of that. Um, she loves baked chicken, so I usually bake chicken and just give her like the fleshy part. Uh, and what else? I give her everything. She eats everything. She eats like she eats everything. She eats salmon. If I make salmon in the night, evening time, because in the morning I get lazy, so I usually give her some kibbles, and then I mix it up with some like sardine and like um, stuff like that, or just some tuna and stuff. Because that's good for like, especially sardine. It's really good for like dogs. It's good for their. It's good for their coat. Has omega 3, really good for dogs. So she gets some of that in the morning. Banana. Um, what else? Uh, and then nighttime when it's like evening time. But during the day I'll give her like some treats, and then like in the nighttime I'll give her some real food. That's pretty much it. Stop, Lola. Lay down. Yeah. So in the nighttime I'll give her like some real food because I have more energy to make some salmon or chicken or pork or whatever I'm cooking up in the night. Make some rice, potatoes, with some rice and potatoes, and yeah, she loves salmon. Like whenever I make salmon, I always trying to like eat it all. She's not leaving a drop of salmon when I make salmon. But yeah, like I just changed her bed and it's already dirty. Crazy. Literally just changed that. It's already dirty. Gave her a bath last night, and yeah, she's fresh right now. I have like these little. I have some like I forgot what it's called. I don't want to get up right now. I have some bones over there where it's good for their tooth and all that, for tar and all that. But I give her that too, a snack, and then I have some like dog cookies and whatever. So I give her that as well. Little treats. And then I actually ran out, but I used to have, well, I had, um, I usually have like a little pack of like, what you call it? I'm gonna get some later on. I think it's almost like bacon, but yeah. So I give her that. But she is good, man. She eats good. Before I used to like, oh, that was, this guy chasing her. Oh, shit, I got distracted. Yeah, when I first got here, it was confusing, like, to figure out what she would like to eat. Because first I was thinking, well, watching stupid YouTube videos. People telling me, "Oh, you gotta feed her this kind of kibble. This kind of kibble. It's gonna be good." And then I realized she doesn't like just kibble all day. You can't just give her that shit all day. So like I said, I usually use that in the morning when I'm a little bit lazy. That mixed with some like tuna or sardine, and she goes crazy for that sardine. And then I add a little bit of coconut oil in there too. Mix it up. Add that in her rice. I make rice. I add that in the rice for her. Coconut oil, some thyme, a tiny. I know people will say, "Oh, don't add any salt." I add a tiny touch just for the flavor. Just for the flavor. I add a tiny touch. I don't care. She prefers it that way, so I add a tiny touch. I don't like dump the whole salt thing in there, but I add a tiny touch of that. Oh, who's that? Oh, what's going on? I haven't seen you in the chat in forever. Yeah, I do remember you since last year, but I haven't seen you in the chat in like forever. I thought you forgot about me, but yeah. I'm doing good. I can't complain. Just 2026 is here. Just trying to organize things and try to take a little bit more action this year with goals and all that. So I can't complain. Everything is good. I made it to see another year. Some haven't, so you know what I mean. Just gotta be happy or blessed. You know what I mean. But yeah, like I was saying, I try certain things with her, but like, what I was gonna say, the food, the first I tried like a whole bunch of, because people are telling me, oh, you need to get this specific brand of kibbles or your dog's not gonna like it. So I went through like spending so much money on like $130 bag, $140 bag of dog food, and the food was not even good because my dog didn't like the food, and that's the biggest um, myth is people will tell you, oh, you need to get this brand, that brand. Nah, it's what your dog actually wants to eat. Because you could get the most expensive brand of dog food. It could look nice on the outside, but you gotta realize when you're spending an extra $150 for dog food, the only difference is you're paying for the branding, the little shiny packaging. That's all you're paying for. You're not paying for the food. You're paying for literally the shiny packaging. So don't waste your money on the shiny packaging. Try out like small dog food, uh, small bags first, and then see what your dog likes. Cause that's what I did. Literally, I was doing that. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna buy that, I'm gonna buy this. And then these guys at the pet store, they don't know shit. All they're doing is trying to sell you something. So, so, oh, my hands are getting tired, Lord. Shit, I should have got the stand. Let me get the stand. Actually, I'm about to head out too, because this is a short stream. But yeah, the people at the pet store, they don't care about your dog. They're just trying to sell you a particular brand that they think is good and all this. They don't care. What you gotta do is buy the small packs, small dog food. Try it out, see which one your dog likes, and then go with it. Because if you start just buying a whole bunch of different dog foods that are expensive, overpriced, you're really just paying for the package, and then the food inside is the same. You could literally buy a generic brand, and your dog will like that way more than the $60 you're spending on the packaging for these companies. Because all some of these companies, their food isn't as special. It's just you're literally paying for a shiny package of dog food that you're looking at the bag and you're like, oh, the bag's so nice, it looks so professional. But is your dog gonna eat the bag? That bag that you're paying for is like an extra $10, $20. You get me? So it's like, what's the point? Like, and the weirdest thing is in my head too, I used to think that way. Like, oh shit, the package looks nice, so the dog food better be like really good, high quality. But most of the time, my dog will like eat a little, and then she won't even want it. So I just get so pissed because I'm like, yo, I just spent over $100 on this dog food, and you don't even want it. I just get pissed. I'm like, wow. And that used to stress me out because I'm like, yo, I don't know what to feed you. And I'm like, I'm trying all the good brands, and I used to go to the store and be like, yo, do you guys know like any other ones that's better than this one that French bulldogs will eat more likely? They're like, oh, try this one. So I tried every bag, and most of the bags, like I said, my dog didn't want them. Once I my once I stopped doing all that, and then I literally said, yo, you know what? I'm just gonna buy just gonna spend like $15, $20 on and just see which one she likes. Literally, after I started doing that, I spent like first I started out spending over 100, close to 150. I went down from 150 to like $60. And I'm in my head, the psychology is like, it's like, you know how we're so programmed by these ads and all this. It's like, I'm like, oh, if I buy a $60 bag of dog food, it's definitely not good. Now I went from a $60 bag of dog food down to $30 bag, and then from there I went to $20 bag, and then I went from there to $15 bag, and then I went from there to like a $13 bag, and then the other day, literally the other day, I'm like, you know what? I was just in the grocery store, like, you know what? I'm gonna try, like, I'm gonna try this brand. The brand was literally the store brand. I tried the brand. I literally picked it up. I'm like, my dog's not gonna eat this. So I picked it up, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't care and guess how much the bag was worth. The bag was only, like, first I bought it for like around $8. Then randomly I see they changed the price to $5. So so before I even tried it, I like, what happened was, so I'm like, let me get back to where I was at. So I'm like, okay, my dog's not gonna like this. I bring it home. I'm like, okay, if I try it, maybe I won't lose anything. So I gave her a little. She ate everything. I was like, how the heck? I'm like, after that, I realized that it's just an illusion. Like you can't look at the bag and be like, oh, it's not good. It's what the dog wants to eat. So the store brand is actually a better buy than you wasting your money spending hundreds of dollars buying a package. Because the dog's not gonna eat the package. Yeah, it looks fancy how they lay it out. That's how that's marketing. They're trying to sell you that. You know what I mean? So literally, that's my advice. Before you waste hundreds of dollars, I wish I could go back. Try the store brands because those are actually really good. They're not like people just assume, oh, because it's the store brand, it's not good quality. No, it's actually made from the same stuff. The only difference is store brand dog food is actually just the packaging. They don't spend a lot of money on the packaging. So when you're actually buying a bag of dog food, you're more just paying for the packaging. You're not paying for anything special, just the packaging. Because if you really think about it, that same store brand dog food, if you put it in a fancy package, now you'd be paying for the packaging. You know what I mean? So I'm just giving you guys insights. It's nothing, and it's not being cheap or anything. It's just, it's what the dog wants to eat. You can't like waste money if the dog wants to eat a store brand dog food. Lay down, Lola. Hey, lay down. When I figured that out, I was like, man, I was like, wow. I wasted hundreds of dollars trying to get the most expensive brands, and she doesn't even like those. She prefer the store brand because it just tastes better. You know what I mean? So that's my tip. Don't overthink it, because these companies use psychology to sell their products to us. They show us a fancy package and then try to sell it to us. Are you heading out? Yeah, she ate it. Yeah. Yeah, so don't even think about the bags. You know what I mean? Just that's one thing, cause um I was gonna say it's just like you could either sometimes we're just so programmed to like if something looks nice, it's gonna be good, you know what I mean? But the reality of it is no, it's not. You could buy a car that has that looks good on the outside, but has a lot of problems. You always have to fix it, you know what I mean? Like, or you could buy a car that is that might not look like it's fancy or anything, but it's actually runs forever, or it's actually way better for your circumstance and all that. So you just have to. That's one thing. Psychology is how these guys sell their products to us. You see something over and over and over, and you think, "Oh, it's perfect. It's good." But yeah, I appreciate all you guys watching. If you have any real questions, let me know because I'm about to head out in like the next minute. I'm gonna head out. I'm about to head out in the next minute. So if you guys have any more questions, let me know. a 30-minute stream. Call it a day. Well, I appreciate you guys in the chat, man. Really appreciate that. And shout out to, yeah, just shout out to everyone. So I'm about to head out. If you have any more questions before I head out? Because this is a short stream, anyways. I got around. Alright. I'll see y'all later, man. Y'all have a great day. Since no one else has any questions, y'all have a great day.